I want that. That one. That's just like the filter I just like to fuck with.
Dig it. We popping. What's happening, everybody? What's happening, man? It's Small TV, man. We over here, man, at Mastermind Music's recording studio, man, with a good partner of mine, man, you know. Let me introduce yourself, man.
Well, my name's Mastermind, Micheal Mastermind at that. I am the owner of Mastermind Music Productions recording studio, where you're going to get a professional quality sound at a great and unbelievable rate. As other artists that have came here locally and outside, man, they're going to let you know that I do good work every time, guaranteed. And it's just an honor to be able to be here in this interview with Mo, and we just got done with a dope ass session. So,
man, real
if
dope.
y'all was following the live, y'all heard it too. But it was
dope.
excellent, man. I hope that we can continue to keep working together, like what I'm pretty sure we is. But this is going to be a great venture and a great avenue for us to all be in.
Right on, dig that. Dig that. What's up, brother? How you been, though?
I'm good, man. Especially after that session, that woke everything up. I'm real good.
That's right, man. Yeah, it's a pleasure coming over here, man. I appreciate you letting us come through, man, and get the interview with you, man.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man, most definitely, man. We heard a whole lot about you, man, since we've been in the city, man. Yeah, man, a lot of cats talk highly of you, man, about your work, man.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, so let me ask you this, man. What inspired you in the game, to get in the game?
Oh, man, years back, it started for real with the Boys and Girls Club. I'm initially from Columbus, Georgia. My mom always, summertime, got in the Boys and Girls Club. Started rapping, 12, 13. They ended up building a studio in the Boys and Girls Club. We ended up getting that. It was some teen center. And I was with a rap group. We did little shows and stuff like that. And then one of the dudes in there, my boy Pac-Man Jr., you watching this, you know who I'm talking about. Dope ass rapper. And then we got into, he was also making beats, and he got me into making beats. Okay. And then my mentor, kind of like the manager of the group, he bought my first Fruit Loops program. And like I said, that was when I was 13, and from then on, got into making beats, just stuck with, I left rapping alone here and there, I rap, but I was really just production. And then when I got into college in 09, I got into the engineering thing, and from there on out, this has just been engineer. And I went from the home studios to the apartment studios to having my own little spot. So that's it, grind.
You see what it does, man, you know what I mean? And it's set up perfect, man. Beautiful studio, man, you know what I mean? You can see the sweat and tears in it, man. The blood, sweat, and tears, though, you feel me?
It's tea.
Yeah, man, real talk, man. So let me ask you this, man. I see you, man. I sit here and witness it, man. So I see you real flavorful with your music, man, and how you do your thing, man. Like, what do you bring different to the table, man?
I think I see with a lot of, and this is for the engineers, it's more so I try to cater more with the artists. Of course, the artists ask you to do things, but sometimes it just seems like, from my personal experience, the engineer just usually, he gives them exactly just what they want. Which is what you want to do, but at the same time, I want to add a little more flavor and really try to reach that grass, because it's nothing to just give a certain sound to an artist or anything, but when you really put yourself behind it along with that artist, it makes it for an even better sound. Just like from the session we had with different ad-libs that my boy was doing, I put my input on it and we made it even better. So I think that's one of the key things that I bring to the table as far as being an engineer. I really like to put, I'm gonna tell you if you suck. It's not just for the dollar. And that wasn't happening at all in this session. Both artists came with it and surprised the hell out of me. For real. But that's really what I try to bring. Just bring my own personal feelings into it, my know-how, and to help the artists, because in the end, that's what it's all about. We all black, we all trying to get it, we all want to be polished. Exactly. So I just try to keep that intensity and that mind frame with every artist that I deal with, because I want you to keep coming back, and I treat it all like a business. And yes, it's about numbers, but at the same time, that key connect that you get with them artists when they know you for real with them and they for real with you, that beats it all.
Right. That's genuine.
Yeah.
It works.
Genuine,
the synergy, it makes, makes that chemistry so much better when it's like that, man. And man, I was sitting there like really just checking you out, man, and you put it together well too, man.
Appreciate
it. Put it together real well, man. Let me ask you this, man. Being in the city of Montgomery, man, like, is it any hip hop artists that come out of the city, man, that influence you from a young buck?
From Montgomery, to be honest, no. When I got to Montgomery, the biggest star that was down here was Dobie. Rest in peace, Dobie.
Right.
You have your locals, you know, your rubber bands. You got your Hitmaker who doing his thing too. You got other local artists, but since I came at such an early age, the people that really inspired me as far as the music wise was back at home in Columbus, just the different people I was around, and just the, you know, just like anybody else, the popular music. You know, you got the Tupacs, the Biggies, you know what I'm saying, the Nelly, you feel me? Even throwing it back then, you had those type of artists, a different type of hip hop and rap music back then, which is still somewhat influential now, but we know it's a little bit the scene is a little bit different. But I get my influence a lot from a lot of the older cats that was doing this, man, that I grew up listening to, Jagged Edge, even Bow Wow, you know what I'm saying? Little Bow Wow, Little Romeo, people of that nature. But when I got to Montgomery, the person that I really seen a lot was Dobie. Like I said, R.I.P. to him, and it's sad the way he went. But that's where I really seen as far as the grind, and one of the people that's really trying to be out here and make it. And that's something that I would love to see Montgomery do a lot more of. As black people too, man, if we can just get together on that tip and just do more, that'll be great. That's what I really love to see. Right,
man. And that's what we're trying to do, man, play a part in that, man. And you doing that as well, man, because man, these prices you giving for that work, man, you know what I mean? Hey, you know, that's giving back to the community.
I get it. People tell me all the time I should go up, which I do every year, but at the same time I understand we all trying to eat. We all got, and sometimes life happens. We don't always have that change, that 60, 70, 80 bucks for a session, even 40, $50 for a session. But it's gonna get there. But I definitely understand that grind, and I'm even to the point when I find that special person, you know what I'm saying, to even, you know, look out on deals and stuff, because we got, in the end, we all trying to make it in whatever we're trying to do. So like I said, for my prices, you can't beat it. I'm gonna give you that professional quality sound. Right
on. Hey, I heard you talking earlier, man. You went to school. Did you take up engineering in school?
Yeah.
What school did you go to?
I went to Alabama State, Mighty Marching Hornets, right on to the real. TTB. It came in 2009, but when I took it up, what really got me into engineering, I don't really remember what exactly made me be like, I want to engineer, but it really just came together with producing. Me seeing my boy Quaddy D, who, if he is on here following me, seeing my boy Quaddy, he was engineering, he kind of got me into it. And then my boy Ron Torregano, some of my other bros, friends that was engineers at the state program, Alabama State program, just being around them. And that really got me into it. And of course, I didn't finish school, but I kept at it. I just kept sticking with it, learning my craft in the books, on TV, on the computer. And the people that's around, you'll be surprised how much you can learn with just the experience of being around the people. And that just really what made me just stick with it. I mean, music, it's just music. Music.
Soulful. Let me ask you this right here, man. If you had the opportunity, man, any rapper, any R&B singer, gospel singer, anybody that's like got a big name right now, who would you want to work with?
Man, on what, just engineering or production?
All of it, everything. You putting the whole you cooking the whole thing up, man. Who would you want to work with?
That is, you know what? That's a good one. That is a good question, but I have to say Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. That's who I really want to try to work with. I seen a couple videos of how Kendrick, goes into the studio, how J. Cole goes into the studio, and I really like that vibe, and I think we could work well together. If I had just a choice to pick, it'd be out of them two, and if I couldn't pick out of them two, I don't know, Lil Wayne probably. Lil Wayne. But I have to say, my first top choice will be Kendrick. Kendrick would be my first joint, just to be able to. I even want to try to smoke with him or something. He probably don't smoke. Just that vibe, like it's Kendrick. So I think that'll be a dope session. Me and Kendrick Lamar, the whole TDE and I think that'll be a dope session.
Dig that. That's what's up. Kendrick, you hear him, man. You hear him right here, man, on Mode TV, man. You know what I mean? So, when you see that, man, check for him. He hot with his noise, man. So check for him. Yeah, man. So let me ask you this right here, man. How long you been engineering, man?
I've been engineering since 2000, officially since 2012. That's when I really was serious about it, got really serious. From '09 to 11, it was more so, you know, sit back, watching. A little hands-on. I was still heavy on the production side. So I say about 12. That's when I got serious and really stuck my foot into it. And I actually left the production side alone just to focus more on my ear training and getting that sound to where I needed to be for my different clients that come in. So yeah, about since 12, that's when I really got it deep into the engineering and really was taking it serious.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So, the producer that's in the game right now, that's on top of the game, man. Any of them, man. Anybody inspire you right now?
Man, inspire me now with the production side. What's his name? Drake producer does. I can't even think of his name. Who else? La 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 la. What's that man name?
Who know that? Who know his name?
Wayne was on the joint. David Banner.
Oh yeah,
Dope producer.
Yeah.
Who else? That inspired me. Kanye West.
Yeah,
I'm
Kanye.
still trying to figure out, learn how to chop the way he chop on samples.
Right.
That is just dope and
Right.
amazing. But as far as a great inspiration, I would have to say, sampling wise, Kanye West, but just straight raw from the grid, no samples, just straight keyboard. I have to say Ryan Leslie.
Okay, dig that.
Yeah.
Dig that. Well, look, man, we right here, man, in Mastermind Music Recording Studio, man, and we just sitting here, man, chopping it up with it, man. You know, we just want y'all to check us out, man. Support us, support Mode TV, man. You know what I mean? You see he rocking the Mode Entertainment.
Yeah, hey, man. And like I said, great session today, man. They putting up in your face anything. Just pray about it and keep going forward. Like I said, I started from my mom's living room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To having my own business, my business license. The only thing that sucks is paying taxes, but you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, just keep at it from the engineers to the artists to the producers to the managers to the videographers. Everybody, just if you know that's your passion, stick with it. Cause eventually, if you good enough, you gonna break. That just it has to happen.
Point blank period.
Point blank period.
All right, man. Off the wall question. I have to ask everybody this question, man, or some type of off the wall question. I'm gonna ask you too, man.
Okay.
All right, man. Cereal or oatmeal?
Cereal.
Okay. Favorite cereal?
Rice Krispie treats.
Okay, look.
With sugar.
Okay, Rice Krispie treats with sugar. Hey, this something for the fans to know, man.
Yeah.
This something for the fans to know, man.
Gotta put the sugar.
Hey, know who you support, man. Know who you support, man. Let me ask you one more question, man. If you could name any instrument, man, to describe your personality, which one would it be?
Oh, that's hands down, snare drum. I'm a percussionist at heart. I've been playing drums since middle school. I'm a drummer.
Right.
So if you anything to describe me, drums, it don't matter if it's the triangle, all percussion. That's me.
Dig that,
That's
dig
me.
that, dig that. Well, hey, man, we want to appreciate y'all for checking in, man. It's Mode TV, man, podcast, man. We here with Mastermind, man.
Appreciate
Mr. Michael Dunlop, man. You know what I mean? Check him out. Let them know where they can check you out at,
You can definitely, you can find me. I always try to live all my recordings. Hit me up whenever you're trying to book, do whatever. This your guy, I'm your man, and this is Mode ENT.